probably another minute or two, depending on his luck, but he's not doing well at all.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He doesn't even have boots. You usually see, I mean, in pub games, you get a brow boots and a Midas, and of course the Ring of Bacillus by about 9 minutes, and he's up to the 11th minute and he has nothing. He doesn't have boots, he doesn't have Midas yet. It's pretty close, but he has a ring, that's about it. And down middle we have an engagement now on Grandpa, gets burst down really low, jumps forward, he's probably dead. And that's a double damage as well, so dominating streak for him. That's his 4th kill after the triple kill down bottom. And this game is definitely currently in control for FIERI, and PA gets another kill down bottom as Modai enjoying this bottom lane and just tearing the Witch Doctor Tide Hunter combination apart. Major problem. The tiny pick was definitely a wrong pick. The idea to rotate Witch Doctor down to help the Tide Hunter was definitely a terrible idea as well. Witch Doctor should not have been rotated down bottom. You know this lane has a lot of kill potential. Now Frostbite, that was a bad play right there. Ravage being used to save himself. He may even go down, but the rotation comes in. A Q on Asmodai would be key right now. They will be able to get a return kill, and Witch Doctor will be the one securing that kill. And Tide Hunter actually manages to stay alive. That was, but a Ravage being used though, so they will not have Ravage for a bit. 2.5 minutes. Soul Spirit coming up with a not a full water anymore. He's going for the Orchid Malevolence first, knowing he has the early game lead. He is going to just abuse that lead. And of course, the silence very useful on the Doom, on the Witch Doctor, on the Tiny, on the Tide Hunter, even on the Viper as well. They now rotate into the other side. They're pinging it out. They know they want to find something. Was that a smoke? The Doom is available. And the TP comes in from the Tide Hunter as well. They need to get a Doom on the Storm. Zana needs to be Doom up. If they Doom the Reckless instead, then it's going to be wasted. The stun connects on the Reckless. The Doom is used on Reckless instead. He will run away immediately. Zana, not being able to finish anyone off, will just be forced to back away right there. We do have a TP coming in from Bello, and now even from the dude as well. And they want to defend this lane. He may be looking to try to kill something. Nope, it's not. He's going to pick up his level 6 right now. And you do see him rotating down here. No runes. It's not going to stay there. Zana now probably jumping in to finish up Ice Cold. We do have Zoid coming in from the back, but the Frostbite comes in. The Freezing Field being dropped down as a defensive mechanism to force Zoid back. Urn being dropped down. Zana, I may be interested to even jump on Zoid right now. Not gonna do it. Maybe just gonna pick for a chance. Nope, not gonna do it. Just gonna back away. Of course, the Ancient Apparition actually works perfectly well on Zana. Zana does not exactly have the attack speed, the very high attack speed, so he's just gonna jump in and deal a lot of extra damage. May even jump to the back and just pick it off, knowing that the Doom is down. Comes in from the back, the Frostbite comes down. Stun comes in, Zoid takes a significant amount of damage. Bello being forced away, and the Ancient Apparition ultimate needs to connect and will connect and immediately shadows Tiny down. Gets a dominating streak as well. The Viper now throws down the ultimate on Bello. Bello will just immediately TP away, and Reckless comes in to ensure that no one will be able to disturb that. 2 kills for nothing. Significant amount of chip damage. Maybe even bringing down the top T1. They are just going to TP away, leave the T1 to the creeps, and the creeps will be able to actually no. Glyph of Fortification is being used, and it will be a pity if the creep still gets the last hit. Oh my god, things are just not working well for ES right now. That is just very, very disappointingly sad. They used the Glyph of Fortification, they thought they were going to get the deny, they did not. That Reckless is going to be able to walk away from this. If he does not go down. Things are just not working well for ES right now. Their draft has failed them, and Witch Doctor Akuma Matata giving away another kill to Ancient Apparition down at the bottom. Asmodai once again involved with Dak, almost completing his Battle Fury. Very early actually. Usually we see, I guess, 16 minutes to 18 minutes is usually the time the PA gets the Battle Fury. But 22, I know 20 to 22 is the time they get the Battle Fury with the Helm of Dominator. But there's no Helm of Dominator this time. Double damage on Bello. And a TP coming in, Zoid being scared away. Bello will now return here. Grandpa is the only hero at this moment. A Frostbite and Cold Feet should be enough to kill him. Especially with a double damage Crystal Maiden. She hits pretty hard. Okay, no, he hits pathetically low actually. She hits for the same amount of damage as Asmodai hits without the double damage. Of course, double damage does not work that well on Phantom Assassin. Coupe de Grace usually usually works. It multiplies only the base damage. At least that's what I believe it does. It multiplies the base damage only. Let's check whether it says anything. Nope, it does not. Defense combat gains chances delivering devastating critical head. Step dagger shares the same critical chance. Nope. But I believe it only deals based on base damage. I remember someone saying the double damage does not work as favorably on Phantom Assassin as you would hope it does. But now Zarna looking, nope, not gonna try it. More TP coming in. We have 3 heroes right here and right now. Ravage is up and available. Ancient Apparition Ultimate available as well. And the dude did a very good snipe on Zoid up top. Let's see whether they'll be able to get it. 4 heroes, the same 4 heroes that fought in the first fight down bottom. And now even Doom is here, so there will be 5 heroes. Bristlebag still up top. Actually, my mistake. I think Bristlebag was the one fighting. And actually, all 5 heroes were there. Bristlebag came in later on. Ancient Apparition Ultimate thrown up. Hits 4 heroes. A massive TP coming in. They want to kill the Reckless right here. The stun needs to come up to slow him down. Not going to be able to do it. He's just going to be able to just back away from that. And Bello completes a Tranquil Boots.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Big start thus far.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Xena just farming up the neutral creep. Is this magical? Yes, it is magical. MPA destroys a tower down bottom. Uncontested, not to mention.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll start dealing damage on the T2 as well. Battle Fury completed. That's probably about like 17 minutes, which is, I guess, a pretty good time. She almost has enough for a Helm of Dominator as well, so she will actually complete Helm of Dominator and Battle Fury before the 20th minute. She got a TP up top to help defend this though. And we could go either way. The Ancient Apparition Ultimate coming in again on 4. Very, very well played from the dude now. And just 4 heroes up top. PA will just continue to farm. Invisibility. But Voodoo Restoration will restore most of them to full health. Ravage and the Death Ward is available though. PA is slowly rotating up top with an invisibility rune as well, so she's not gonna get her Helm of Dominator that she loves. Crystal Maiden gets stunned up. Bello gets stunned up on the top though. Ancient Apparition Ultimate will miss this time and will connect on nobody. PA now caught in a dangerous position. Ravage still available and the Ravage will now be used. Zana gets burst down really low with the Doom as well. Reckless takes a significant amount of damage. Akuma Matata gets finished off on the back. And now Reckless will finish someone off on the back as well. Zoid now trying to chase down the dude. Gets a sign off. Finish off the dude as well. Now Zoid gets Frostbite right under the tower. And he will be finished off The double Q goes the way of Reckless, jumps forward, and PA finishes off an AQ. Actually, no, Reckless will be the one that gets the kill. More ghoul thrown out on Grandpa right now. This is turning into a team wipe right here. He's trying to TP away. Nothing is going to be able to stop this, however, so it will be a 2 for 4. And I think it's a 3 for 4. Crimson Maiden died and respawned really quickly right there. And we'll TP back to the middle. And what started out as a pretty good fight, they pick off Bello, who was hiding in the jungle, but was spotted out. You pick off Bello, they managed to doom Zana as well. So Zana was just locked out from the game. He wasn't able to walk away and come back. He was doomed and the Ravage connected on him as well, so he was burst down very quickly. But 2 heroes was all it takes. And Ancient Apparition ultimate didn't even hit. Storm didn't do anything. And Crimson Maiden was burst to death very quickly as well. Ancient Apparition dropped a cold feed that arguably killed Zoid, so... But honestly, Zana didn't do anything, Crimson Maiden didn't do anything. It was all Bristleback and basically just Reckless and Asmodai doing all the damage, and they managed to kill 4. Potentially even 5, and now they will manage to get a kill on Asmodai. No! They invest the Death Ward, which has a pretty fast cooldown, so that's pretty okay, I guess. And the double damage available. Asmodai now coming on the back, throws down an ultimate, blinks away though. The Crimson Maiden comes in, deals a lot of damage on Grandpa, and ultimate being thrown out right now. The stun does bounce onto him. Grandpa gets really low, gets finished off. Doom being used on Bello. Not exactly the best hero you want to use that on. They will get the kill on him, however, and he gets Frostbite up as well. Reckless now chasing down the 2 support, trying to focus down on Ice Core, and Frostbite now being used as well. Tossed enough to slow him down. Ice Core being really low. 2 more hits should be sufficient. The ultimate being thrown up, and it will connect on... No, will connect on no one. The Frostbite connects as well. Tiny gets a triple kill. And I don't think anyone will tickle down to their death. They will be able to just heal themselves up. That will be a 3 for 1. Not as good a fight as they have expected. Storm Spirit wasn't around, but as that is happening, Storm Spirit is pushing the top lane. Finally one fight going in favor of ES. And that was, I know, ironically, without most of their ultimates. I'm not too sure why you're TPing so many people to defend a tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Reckless, okay, let's do a quick item recap thus far. Eel Scepter almost completed on the dude. Zana completes his Orchid Malevolence, a little bit slow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What do you call this again? Crimson Guard. Crimson Guard is completed. Looks like Bello may be working towards an Eel Scepter as well. And Asmodai completes his Battle Fury and his Helm of Dominator. Over here, Midas completed, working towards a Radiance for Korak. Very close towards his Radiance as well, actually. So Korak doing a pretty okay job thus far. Akuma Matata, typical 5th position with absolutely no item whatsoever. And now Zoids gets a stun on Ancient Apparition, finishes him off immediately. And the Doom will be used on Reckless, so he will be able to just back away from this. And the Doom being used very defensively. Zoid with the Shadow Blade and working towards an Aghanim Scepter. Pretty close towards it actually. We'll pick up the Bounty Rune. It's about 200 gold away. Probably want to wait for it here, but we will have a fight breaking off mid. Ravage being used on the Reckless, taking a significant amount of harassment right now from the Death Ward. He will very likely go down, and Battle actually comes in to take away the kill. The stun comes in on the back. The harassment now focused down on Grandpa. Zena will finish Grandpa off. Battle gets burst down as well. Zena without the mana to actually continue any of his fight. He will go down. A double kill going in favor. Oh, Ice Guard is going to come back in. Eh, does not connect on him. That's pretty weird. It looks like it hit, but no, it did not. Mechanism available on Grandpa, which he did not use. I'm not too sure why. And the dude now trying to go forward. But as that is happening, Asmodai is actually pushed in all the way to the T3.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Not too big of a favor, just slightly below 5k, probably about 4k. So about 8.6 actually, which is weird. Oh no, okay, mistake. It's about 4k goal lead right now, and just below about 3 to 3 point something k lead. And Zoid trying to find one of the supports. Looks like he will find the dude right now. The stun comes in. It's a one whack, and Interceptor being used. And slows being used on Zoid right now. He's being slowed down as well. More slows coming up. He may even connect. The ultimate will not connect on him. Another dagger coming in. He is 3 seconds away. One more hit. The frostbite comes in. He's dead. Zoid's stopper burst streak goes the way of the Storm Spirit. And a haste is being picked up by Asmodai. Too greedy. He should have just used the toss immediately. Instead, wanted to toy with the creep. Look, oh my god, the creep on Akuma Matata. He gets really low and immediately gets burst down. The D-Ward comes at the cost of a death for Akuna Matata. I'm not too sure why double sentry though. That brings her very close to a BKB. The throw, if that was a crit, I think she would have jumped in. 15% chance is really not 15%. Just a 50% dodge chance as well, which usually isn't 50 as well. And a massive TP is going up top, so there's that. And Asmodai will continue to just farm this up. Not going to take the Alpha Wolf. Brisabat looks like he's going to work towards a BKB as well. And Storm Spirit is interested to pick up a BKB as well. Ilceptor now available on one hero. 5th position Crescent Maiden is still trying to farm the jungler up a little bit. That's pretty interesting. A lot of them working towards a very early BKB, and not exactly very early, but still BKB nonetheless. Does not block the Doom, but deals with pretty much everything else. The only thing that would pierce BKB, I believe, is Doom. I don't. Does the damage pierce BKB? Yes, it does. The slow pierces BKB, but the Viper Strike does damage does not go through BKB, I think. Slow works on spell immunity, that's right. So the damage does not, and of course it blocks the general poison attack as well. Now we will have a lot of TP coming in. Reckless getting into a dangerous position, immediately gets stunned up. Not gonna use the Doom this time, thankfully. He drops deck up though, and the Death Ward being dropped down as well. Ravage still being saved up, not being used. Ilceptor being used to throw Tidehunter up into the air. The dude now will back off. Zoid triggers the Shadow Blade. Has he picked up a Silver's Edge yet? No. They will pick the Storm up at the back though, so they will be able to finish him off. It will be a 2-for-0 and a T1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Generation Ultimate being thrown out. I don't think there's anyone actually low. Who is he trying to hit actually? It's just a random troll, I guess. Zoid's supposed to back away now after using his Shadow Blade again.
Top tower is under attack.
Being pinged out a lot, so they will go there and de-ward it, I guess. Who has the sentry? Sentry is up, available on Ancient Apparition.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Is he gonna drop an Observer? Nope, the Observer is already up here. A little bit too late, otherwise he would have connected a Akuna Matata. And a TP coming in. Doom is not available for 30 seconds, so if they want to pick this fight, Zana is gonna have to pick this fight earlier. He is almost level 16 though. There's a 5-on-1. I'm not too sure whether he's going to do this. They are all pretty early. They're gonna lose a tower if they don't do this anytime earlier. Ancient Apparition coming in from the top. The stun connects on Zana. He's in a very bad position. He does get burst down very, very low. Ravage catches all 5 actually. And an excellent fight coming out for ES. He actually does go in with the PA. And not exactly the good idea. He does get 1 crit off. A lot of miss coming up. He will be able to bring the Viper down. More crits coming up. That will be a team wipe. That was a very bad fight from FIERI. Very bad decision making from the Storm as well. Staying in the front, he should be at the back instead of on the front, and that would have probably bring the net worth in favor. Very sharp dive as well. And thus far we will have, it will be a 5-for-1, though the PA is actually pretty big. 10-second BKB wasted, more or less. And they probably want to just farm their BKBs up first. Haste. Especially for Storm and Bristleback, they really need the BKB. And one thing about the team is they don't have a mechanism. No one on their team has a mechanism yet. So they will clean the wave up, and that's about all they're gonna do so far. Towers are now equal, and it becomes a 2,500 gold lead. And it, wait, is that the same graph? Yeah, it looks about the same. 2,500 gold and experience lead in favor of ES. And the stun now connects on Bellow. The Ancient Apparition ultimate is being thrown up. Ill Scepter being used, but a little bit too early. He is in a dangerous position right now. Gush being used on Asmodai. Stun comes out and the Doom being used on him as well. Silence on the Tiny immediately, and he will now bounce away. Asmodai gets stunned up by paralyzing Cuz. Zana is actually in a dangerous position with this bounce going up pretty well. And Reckless is now stuck in a dangerous position, tossed up. It looks like he's going down as well. It will be a 2-for-0. They do manage to save Asmodai though. And I think she should actually go back. Oh, she's actually gonna heal up with the creep wave. And the stun now connects on Zana. Zana gets burst down really low. He jumps onto the other side. The Ravage misses everybody this time. And he finishes up the Doom. Ancient Apparition kills off Akuna Matata this time. Asmodai gets really low. He gets finishes off as well. And Storm Spirit, low on mana and hit point, will probably not be able to go back in right here. And it will be a 4-for-3 thus far. But Storm Spirit with no TPs available, not going to be able to heal up and re-engage here. Tiny is pretty low. And I don't think anything much is going to come out of this. So it will be a 4-for-3. And actually in favor of FIERI. Simply because more of them were alive when they got the kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
They're gonna lose the T2 though, so that's not gonna be in their favor anytime soon. He's working towards an MKB right now.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And they will take, oh, creeps actually take the top tower for them, and that's a 5 range creep. It's gonna, this wave is gonna push a sufficient bit if no one's coming to defend. Looks like another creep wave is about to spawn, so he's supposed to be okay. And I think Viper is coming here, so this creep wave will not reach the inner tower anytime soon. Ancient Apparition uses the ultimate to scout a little bit to make sure no one's doing Roshan. Zana really needs his BKB now. He has 2 little hit points. He can't actually tank up the Tiny, and looks like Zod is going to come in with a double damage and 2 hits. 1 more hit is enough. He's going to be able to get that kill. And the stun comes on Reckless, and rather time to come in though, so the paralyzing cast will bounce a sufficient bit. I don't think Asmodai wants to jump on this. A double damage Tiny is not something you want to fight into. And make things even better, oh, the Ancient Apparition ultimate is going to miss this time. Aura triggers on 4 heroes though. Double damage with the additional 35%, I believe 30% bonus damage from the Alpha Wolf. Eel Scepter is going to use to delay him, and the double damage is now down. Storm Spirit's not going to be up for another 20 seconds. I actually felt somehow if you rush the Bloodstone first, he may have been in a better position, just simply more health. And I haven't actually seen him use Orchid Malevolence a lot. And Ancient Veteran Ultimate will be thrown out randomly on Zoid. He's now being Frost up. He turns his backs on this though. And the Doom is now being used on Reckless. Asmodai jumps in, but looks like he may be able to finish Zoid right now. And oh, he gets Envy up and will be able to run away from this. Eel Scepter finally being used. Iso gets focused down. And Asmodai trying to be focused down. The kill right now. The cliff damage from Zoid will finish them out. Zana is still alive. No more mana and will be a team wipe. Zoid comes back in and no missed chance for that. It will get a triple kill. And once again a team wipe for 3. And this is definitely in favor of ES this time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And oh, I was saying no missed chance. He actually has an MKB already. Zana is not going to be able to pick up anything anytime soon if he keeps dying like that.
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
And there's a
middle tower
buyback
is
on
under
Reckless,
attack.
who has since then no item progression thus far. And they do lose the T3 now. But the creeps are pushing down at the bottom as well. 3 range creep, but the Viper is here. Rage Tower, Catapult is going to do a little bit of damage, but that's about all you're going to get. Offering is going to be picked up by Korak, so that's going to help with the team fight. Hopefully keep more of them alive for a longer period of time as well. And Witch Doctor is closing in on his Scepter as well. And Silver Sage completed on Tiny now. Blink, Offering, and Radiance. And wait. No one has Mechanism or Mechanism available. So this is actually building towards a pipe. Tidehunter getting close to a pipe. Mechanism available on Viper. One major reason I actually felt FIERI has not been winning a lot of the wars is that they do not have a mechanism. And I felt that's a very bad decision. If Ancient Apparition or Bristleback would have gone for a mechanism, a lot of their fights would have been very different. If they had a mecha in the last fight, they would have killed Tiny. Or at least Tiny would not have been able to come back up and engage on them. Because they would be much healthier. And they would have probably got a kill on Viper. And they only lost 1 hero by the time before Tiny came up and killed 3 with 1 cliff. They had 4 more heroes left alive. If they had a mechanism, they would have killed Viper and it would have been a 1 for 4. But they did not have a mechanism. And that was a major issue with their lineup. And Viper actually has an MKB now too. Tiny pauses the game now. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. What? Restart right now and we will go ahead for another chance at this. It is still at the situation whoever wins the next team fight is likely going to be able to win the game as well. And now the Tiny just come out. No BKB available. BKB pops up now a little bit too late. Asmodai gets doomed up as well. Focus down very quickly. They're trying to bring down the Doom first so that it will lose a lot of magical damage. Bastard takes a lot of magical damage. Eel Scepter gets shown up. Probably not the right time as well. They finish up 2 heroes. Tiny get burst down very low. Ravage now catches all 4 though. Aegis is going to bring Tiny back up and Zena is now trying to finish off another hero. He has to back away. He will not back away and that will be GG. Very likely. That is a team fight being wiped up and only Crystal Maiden has a buyback. Zoid is going for the T4 straight away and that is very likely GG right now. There's no coming back from this. If they would have won that team fight though, that would have been very, very different. I'm not too sure why they Eel Scepter. Was it a friendly Eel Scepter? Oh no, you can't friendly Eel Scepter. Well, I'm not sure why they Eel Scepter Zoid. Might have been a wrong target. If they did not Eel Scepter Zoid, Zoid would have gone down earlier. Crystal Maiden is buying back. I'm not too sure for what. What's she gonna be able to do? Not much, honestly. Looks like Forrest's gonna come back in after you're gonna use to throw him up, and looks like Bellow's probably gonna die. Oh no, he actually stays alive. And GG is now being caught by FIERI, and ES will take the game after a terrible start. And very well played from them indeed. Now Bellow comes in, not going to be able to kill herself. Aegis was juiced in that last fight. Gunner Scepter complete by Witch Doctor, and well played to everyone. Indeed, Elder takes the first game. We'll be back with another game in about 25 minutes, and that will be in the winners bracket, and that will be round 3. And I will see you at that game. Once again, my name is Bouncy Tofu. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch TV, and YouTube. Like my page, subscribe to my YouTube and stuff, and I'll see you in the next game I cast. Goodbye.